Okay, second part of this. Okay, everything's got to line up. There's a groove in there that that long rod goes in, that you push down. Basically, the steering columns drop like this. What I did was just push it, get you a flashlight, regular flashlight, look in there, try to line the holes up, lift the steering wheel up a little bit, and push in on it. The shifter lever has to pull towards you to make it get in there, and while you're holding it at the same time, try to start one of the screws. Easier said than done. Alright, then while you're still holding it, hopefully you have screws easier than I do. Alright, you try to start some other ones. Just start them. Try to get them where they're lined up. Hopefully they're lined up. You can put them in there and then pull them, and pull them back towards you, and if they're caught, then they won't come back. The other ones, like I say, I'm putting pressure against this all the time, so because it's, for some reason, it wants to come back and pop out, but don't get frustrated. Just take your time. Alright, once you got some in there, enough of them in there. Oh, God. I thought I lost one of them. That would have been pretty shitty. Alright. Let's start real easy. Now. Okay. What you need to do is get your, I use a nut driver, it's 5/16. So what I do is screw one in, not all the way, not to where it's raunching tight. Then go to the next one and do it as a cross pattern. Kind of the same way you put a tire on. And make sure that that bushing stayed on when you put all this together. Make sure it didn't fall out or fall in the column itself. I don't know if that thing's mandatory, but I figured that if the factory put it in there, it probably needs to be there. Probably something you can't just live without. I don't know. Like I said, tighten all these down. I don't know about if you tore it down, yours. I don't know if these were really torqued or not, but these were seriously tight. So, I don't know what the torque specs are. I'm just going to tighten them as tight as I can. Well, that one don't want to go in right. I don't know why. That still works. Looks like it wants to cross thread. One of them was hard to take out anyway. I think it was this one. That was kind of hard to take out. They're in there. All right. All right. Deal is, you just don't want these to loosen up on you, because this is what holds everything together. If these come apart, then you got a lot of problems. All right. I hope you can see. Best I can do here. My tripod is messed up. Alright. Part that goes over there. This goes over the. Okay. While I'm at it, just take a screwdriver and clean up the. I'll just clean up the tabs a little bit. The brush them down, you know, make better contact. Oh, there's an easier way to do this. Where is it? See? A knife on it. Sorry it's so close. But you see what I'm doing is I'm attempting to clean these off terminals. Basically just getting all the tarnish off, and you just have to work at it. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not, you know. How tarnished they are. Just trying to clean them up a little bit. Get a little bit more connection. Valley connection anyway. And watch out so you don't cut yourself. Take the other one out. They aren't too bad. They're a little bit bad. Not too bad. You can also get a wire brush. Brush them out in there. So make sure, if you do, make sure none of the metal, the wires are in there. Blow it out, whatever. Another thing you can do is take some WD-40, spray up in there. This is regular WD-40. Oh, sorry, regular WD-40. Take your switches, your plugs, and work them in and out like that. That works too. That way it cleans the inside of it up too, and you know, you got that WD-40 up in there. And it ain't gonna short nothing out, so don't worry about it. I've been doing this all the time, and I've never had one short out. In fact, it makes it a little better Take your other connection. Do the same thing. Wiggle it. Alright. Now, up here, make sure that's right. Alright. The screws at the very top. Okay, so it goes like this. On top of the column, where the hole's down, this like the I don't know if you can see it, where I'm touching that bar right here. It should be straight up. You gotta mash it in with that hole. There's a hole right in here, and that slides that whole thing up and down like that. So basically, come over here. I have to feed this back. Kind of a pain in the butt, but not too bad. You know what? I'm gonna retape all this stuff together. I had to untape it to run some of the wires. Now it's time to retake it all.